Hey guys, Bjorn here again, Goosebumps #1 Aussie fan, bringing you another video. I had one of my followers actually ask me to do a video on this as a suggestion, and I thought, wow, it's a really great idea to talk about this. I'm sure a lot of you have been wondering the same thing. What happened to the Kramer family after Slappy got destroyed and Dennis was like up and alive and, you know, had the last kind of say? What happened to the Kramer family? So yeah guys, it's actually an interesting concept. What happened to the Kramer family? Like, I mean, obviously the Dummy series, right, it follows with Slappy, right, throughout all the different books, but it doesn't follow with like the same family, you know, we have separate families, so we don't really know what actually happened to the Kramer family after Night of the Living Dummy 2. So it's kind of interesting, like, to think about what happened, because I mean, Slappy got destroyed, right? Well, not like fully destroyed, obviously, he comes back for like the next 10 titles, but what happened, because Dennis was alive, you know, he was there, he was alive, and he had like the last say kind of thing, and it's like, what did they do? Like, what happened? So it's interesting to think about it, you know what I mean? Like, it really does get you thinking, like, ooh, what happened? Like, that cliffhanger was kind of like, oh, was he good? Was he bad? I mean, obviously he, like, you know, tackled Slappy and like killed him, but I mean, it still doesn't give us a clear indication of whether or not he is a good character or bad. Like, he could be bad, you know what I mean? Maybe, like, he's like, I'm pulling the strings now, oh, Slappy, get out of here, you know, maybe he destroyed him with that in mind, or maybe he destroyed him because he is good. I mean, but yeah, we don't have a clear indication of whether or not, you know, it was a happy ending. Kind of thing. There's so many different theories that you could have towards this. I want a lot of... Actually, can you guys please comment and tell me what you think? You know, just going by what happened at the ending, what you think could have happened next, kind of thing. I think that, I mean, he did destroy Slappy, like he tackled him to the ground and, you know, cracked his head open and whatnot. So I think maybe he is good. You know, I'm just gonna say, yeah, he is good, like, kind of like the Rocky thing in Night of the Living Dummy 3, how, like, you know, they say to him, you know, you've been part of our family, and then he ends up tackling Slappy and hitting him and, you know, getting aggressive towards him, like, to protect his family. So I'm thinking maybe Dennis is the same, maybe he has that in mind, like, maybe the kids didn't have to say anything to Dennis, like, maybe when he did come alive, actually, that's a thought too. Dennis, how did Dennis come alive? I mean, obviously Slappy brought Rocky to life, so I'm just going to say that he probably brought Dennis to life, but maybe Dennis just double-crossed him, I guess, and destroyed him. But yeah, what happened to the Kramer family? Well, maybe he was a good doll, and he just ended up living out the rest of his life with the Kramer family as Dennis. You know, maybe he helped them out, maybe he made breakfast for the kids before they went to school, he made their lunches, he did the washing, who knows, guys? It's like, what happened kind of thing. It's such an interesting concept. Maybe if I ever meet R.L.Stine, I'll ask him, so what do you think happened with Dennis and the Kramer family? What would you have written on paper? What would you have said happened next, you know? And maybe he'll just throw me a bone and tell me, okay, this is what happened, right? I mean, he's the man himself that came up with the story, so he could just tell me anything, right? And that could be it. And then I'll tell you guys what he said. But yeah, obviously, I haven't met R.L.Stine yet, but it would be fantastic. The most amazing thing to meet R.L.Stine. I would probably... Oh, dude, I don't know what I'd do. Like, at that moment, the heat of the moment, I don't know what would happen. I would probably cry. I would probably say to him, I can't leave without a hug. You know, I would just or it could go the other way around. I could just like throw all these pictures of him of my collection, say, look at my collection, look how big of a fan I am. I don't know, I don't want to scare him, but yeah, I'd probably just shed a tear or something and then really, yeah, just hammer him with questions kind of things. Like, I'd probably like, I don't know, I guess he's got a manager or something, so I'd probably, or assistant, so I'd be like, please can I have an interview so I can ask him some questions. But yeah, guys, the Kramer family, yeah, I don't know, you tell me what you think. I'm just gonna say he was a good doll, good dummy. He wasn't bad, he killed Slappy, and he helped the family out with school lunches, did the washing, and yeah, lived out the rest of his life happy with the Kramer family. That is what happened, alright? Just imagine it, guys, alright? I don't know. You tell me your thoughts on it, but that's my opinion. But yeah, then again, if he did end up being bad, then maybe he murdered them all in their sleep. He killed them all. Alright, that could be the other alternative. But yeah, I'm gonna say he was good. He was a good doll, and yeah, he just lived out the rest of his life happy. Or it could be like the head vampire kind of thing. Like, when Slappy got destroyed, Dennis just... Actually, no, guys. It's right there in front of our face. Slappy got destroyed, and then Dennis, he was only alive for like that split second kind of thing after, and then he just sort of plummeted down, you know, sat in his chair or fell to the ground. Or, I mean, look at Night of the Living Dummy 3, Rocky, right? When Slappy got destroyed, he just sort of, yeah, sat lifelessly again kind of thing afterwards. So maybe it was the same thing with Dennis, and maybe he just had enough time. He had that split second after Slappy got, you know, head cracked open to maybe say a few words, and then he just, you know, that's probably the more likely scenario, actually. That's probably what happened. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. This video has just been going on and on. As you know, I can ramble on all day about Goosebumps, so yeah. But yeah, I'll see you guys again soon.